the author of Outsmarting Google. I currently own a marketing company called First Page Sage, and I have an arm of that company called Good Media, which is specifically devoted to marketing good causes. My marketing companies focus on Facebook targeted fan building, search engine optimization, of course, and YouTube video viralization. Outsmarting Google is a book for, I think, all people that have any involvement with search engine optimization or marketing through search engines. It is written so that any person can understand it. It's written in very simple language. It's filled with fun metaphors that everybody can relate to. And that, I think, was my chief goal when writing the book, as far as the writing goes, was to make sure that it was just in really simple layman's language, because frankly, I'm not a technical person either. I just know a lot about search engine optimization, and I wanted to communicate that to others. So Outsmarting Google has 13 chapters, and it starts by giving an introduction to what Google is all about, what it was about when it was first started many years back, and what it is about now. And the philosophies haven't changed that much, but they have certainly evolved a bit. It then goes into the key to search engine optimization, which is links and sharing. And it goes through all of the different ingredients, as I call it, the 5 ingredients to search engine optimization. It explains each one in very clear detail and in a very pithy manner, I hope, and helps people to understand what they need to do so that they can apply these techniques right away. I think the thing that makes Outsmarting Google stand out from every other book on search engine optimization is that it gets right to the point of search engine optimization. It has nothing extra, and it tells you exactly what you need to know in a clear way. I don't think there's any other book out there that does that, and from the feedback that I've gotten from readers since I've published it, it is one of the best books written on the subject. Now, I don't just say that because I'm the author. I say it because I've heard it from so many people who have thanked me for actually putting search engine optimization into a clear language instead of trying to mask it to make it seem like more of a dark art than it actually is, because in the end it's a pretty simple thing, and if you know the same set of, let's say, 20 or 30 things that are all listed in the book, you have the entire art mastered. I think the first important takeaway is that search engine optimization has never really changed that much. People talk all the time about how, there's an algorithm update, it's a moving target, they use terms like that. But in reality, the key to search engine optimization, which I explain throughout the book, is simply putting really great information out there and then having other people talk about that information, share it in any way that they can on their website or somewhere on the internet. So that's the first takeaway, is that search engine optimization has always been about producing great content and having other people talk about it on their respective home on the internet. The second takeaway that I think Outsmarting Google really gives to people is the fact that there are a lot of myths out there, and those myths need to be ignored as much as possible, because a lot of them have been propagated for years by webmasters and other people that are sort of amateur at search engine optimization. So that people need to understand that it doesn't matter that much what's actually on your website. The words, the density of the keywords on your website, none of that stuff really matters anymore. Search engine optimization is far more about what people on other websites and on social websites like Facebook and Twitter and YouTube are saying about your company or your website. And if you get all that information together and you sort of have that part mastered and lots of people are talking about your website, then you just need to be constantly producing really good content so that people have even more to talk about. So that would be the second takeaway. The third takeaway is that there are a lot of different ways to procure links, meaning to get other websites to link to you. And I have an entire chapter which I call the Bible of Link Building. And if you study that, you'll see all the clever ways that you can induce websites to link to you. Maybe by creating something funny or interesting or creating a resource in such a niche, narrow topic that no one has ever done it before. I go over every single possible way that I could think of, culling years of information to get other websites to link to you. And I think that's probably the most valuable chapter of the book.